My name is Eleanor Sharpston. I spent 14 and a half years serving as an Advocate General at the Court of Justice of the European Union, or as it's usually known in English shorthand, the ECJ. I grew up in a mixture of Brazil, Switzerland, France, and Austria. And if you grow up living in, most of the time anyway, continental Europe, it's fairly natural to think of Europe rather than thinking of the UK. I went to university and I read a mixture of economics and modern languages and law. And although I didn't perhaps quite plan it that way, that proved to be a very good background for somebody wanting to work on EU law. As for why I worked on EU law, I have always thought the European project was immensely important as a much better alternative to killing each other, which Europeans have done for a long time in the past. And when the opportunities began to arise to work in that area of law, it was absolutely automatic that that's what I chose to do. When I went to Luxembourg in 2006 as the newly appointed Advocate General, one of the, at that time, 8 Advocates General serving with the court. That was in fact my third trip to Luxembourg, because I first went to work at the court as an intern, as a stagiaire, when my Inn of Court gave me, as a young barrister, its European Law Scholarship. So already my involvement with the court went back to 1981. I then had spent a period of 3 years working at the court as what is called in French a référendaire. That's a judicial assistant in English. And I spent 3 years working for, as he then was, Advocate General Sir Gordon Slynn, who became Judge Sir Gordon Slynn at the court. This was obviously before he came back to the UK to become Lord Slynn of Hadley, one of the law lords. And when I went back to the court in 2006 as an Advocate General, it really was a matter of going back to the court. It wasn't starting a brand new part of my life. It was picking up an existing part of my life, but in a new capacity. So those elements slotted into a career which had been a career as a practicing barrister in Brussels and in London. And in parallel with being a practicing barrister, I had worked as an academic. I was a lecturer at University College London, and then for many years in Cambridge and a fellow of King's College.